cheme kenyeme nyefenye yi ana walada akagmene wasa wabakpe ebie okpeleje efe wodromo abola afin manye eba feta wohi oyi waladon manye o fine kebo mu obashebie mama obe lenwe eba fita wohi dani eba fita wohi dani odenke eba fita wohi magi lenwe eba fita wohi ma oti mo fen mo yebie Mr. Ankra mpa o fine mi bodo manye ebe oye ojogba mi yake no fen no ye ojogba ye shibami ko ba shebi pe bomode no jani fe mo kinyamoko ni lewu eki ha moko. To start off, Mingtown no like a picture say they will be very graphic. Inke echo minchi echo here. I want to put it out there. Unless platforms ne echo flagile. She kept platforms here ni boba post ke the various platforms amete moko flagile boni oba na le na kan no jiboni ibayin. Ming pabo fai. Mene show the louder the better. So keji ojako in show kukla dan bomoden koni okehame share mo link ni okehamoko ni mo okehamoko. Like I said, the louder the better. These people cannot die for nothing. They cannot. These people cannot die for nothing. It cannot be ake minke bofen waba accept ake Ghana le neke jiboni Ghana yo ni waba ngono na kai ni no ewo wanye waywe kya wanye mene ni ahe ame wala ya ame den ni ame fe kunuku. Once again, video say no na ni atla tunye ni police we do mojame munjayo wanye mene na pla me na gbe ame tunye na ke tla me ame be na ke munjai ni amuye ame be shishiye video say ni wona no na ni men tla itun ni police we ejame wanye mene ame be na kan no shishi na kan no e ba omo hours later ni a ambusha me afo me egbe no ni atula me twin ni esani atula me. Shout out to you, wise man boy ojuba atula ame twin ni esani atula me ame gbogbele ne sana ame gbo mobo. And we cannot accept it as a people like Nekeji Boni Esanini Biafi. And if you are watching me all over the world, whatever access ni oyo to law enforcement in Ghana, min tabufai. If you have never done anything, then I can access and know you. I want you to do that today for these innocent souls. Okaleche, Obake, Mr. Angra, Obake. I want you to do it. Whatever access no yo to law enforcement in Ghana, min tabufai onu. You emo pini you or GMO yemi. Ko ba nye ko ke o ta opu ke mo mi ma flo je me ma bo along me len check a picture se po ba send you ni mo no ke ba ha no ke hamon me ni me gbe me ale ame. The people that did this atrocious no na me fe ni ale ame police fu ele ame, and they are just walking around as if noko klabako. Let me show you this first. Like I said, these pictures are going to be very graphic. They are going to be very graphic. They will be graphic. So, find Johnny Famo am you know. Why 31 make 21 pair like it. Need to another 10 ko like it ko Famo. This boy you are seeing on the screen committed no crime. He did not even have a pin on him. 29 years old. If I make a next month, if I'm not 30. Breadwinner. In your check. If I'm modern, I'm a quelle at a school. A university level. It's a few back winner. In yen na no chumo. Ni e feel. Ne na no ko feel. Ne ke call a mami ke papa. 29 years old. Mr. IGP. I am sure I can bekene obi to penfonyoni. I'm sure you have a son or a daughter who is of the same age as this young man. What would you do if somebody looks him in the eye and executed him? If this were to be your son, if somebody were to look your son in the eye and execute them, what would you do? And you're attaching him and check wake Oshinileke and the Amasanieno. Since when? Ni criminal cases. Echo manchema asani. Ni amenyo. Amekwa ake ashia me na amekwe na yue ashia. Since when? Mr. IGP. And in a kanji boni gun I'm like okay, when a 29-year-old is killed, execution style, that an illegitimate manchakoba teshine bakake ashi, because the perpetrators work for him. Is that a Ghana you want to leave behind, Mr. IGP? You want to leave a Ghana behind where anybody just banye teshikekeneke na ama criminal case, no. This is not civil. I don't know. Okay, in the constitution, in criminal cases, law provider. Okay, any traditional ruler, any religious ruler, banye kake sani aka ye aka bashia nile kanani amano. Mr. IGP, you are looking at a boy or a man ni obito penfonyoni. Keji moko kwele na cheichotu execution style. Iche. And you back pene. Ni manche kwa stop. O back pene. Many may survive even when they were under the protection of your men at the hospital. These people were still hunting them. They wanted to finish the job. But for the security that you provided for them, the rest of them may survive it. They would have been killed as well. If this boy were to be your own son, Mr. IGP, and you're about Tashi, ni mo ko ba twaletum ni ke mo twaletum atan ni mo ko ajese ni mo ba ke bo ake o shianle o kesani e ba ba shian na ye Mr. IGP, under your watch, and Yabanya Teshina Chula 29-year-old Stum Kagafia Minoko. I want you to tag the Ghana Police Service. Nigga, page on my Facebook, mention tag me. If you know about me, tag him the Ghana Police Service. Heck, the whistle. Even chat session there, put tag him on me. Yeah, you should buy me. Tag him on me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Once again, video said no na. Ni achola tuk pa ni police fu edu mojame na me ke munjai mene me ame bejame. Come on, bele koklehin. Si keji ame yenakan ni emimpo. Keji ame yenakan ni emimpo. Bona, ame yenakan ni emimpo. Ame yenakan ni emimpo na atla me tuen. Obanyo kake o wrong place at the wrong time. Men try to back and forth. Na ma jemi. Video no nani trouble several times last year. I keep repeating that part. Not the sort of atrocity ni has been committed. Tuchie no nana atula pa ame bejeme. Mene me ame bejeme. Hours later, na afu ame egbeno. Na try me ichotu. Look at this young man. What was his crime? That moko kenuchumo e mahale. Ne chum. Ne eke nuchumo ya ne ya shika. Mr. IGP. Since when? Since when ni majianchame na e wale. Ni criminal case ni ameko ake ajie na ake bashian. Since when? Since when? Mr. IGP. Your masters, mimbe masters, first degree paying you. 1992 Constitution of Ghana. Under the 1992 Constitution of Ghana, the authority for all criminal prosecutions rests exclusively with the Attorney General, who is responsible for initiating, conducting, and discontinuing criminal proceedings on behalf of the state. Can anybody just commit a crime against the state and walk free? Is Kevin Taki the Attorney General of Ghana? Is the Traditional Council the Attorney General's department of the executive? The constitution framework governing criminal prosecution is primarily outlined in Article 88 and Article 19 of the Constitution. Article 88, Attorney General, establishes the Attorney General as the principal legal advisor to the government. They have the power to initiate and conduct all criminal proceedings in the name of the Republic. While the Attorney General delegates day-to-day prosecution duties to state attorneys and officers of the Ghana Police Services for minor offenses, ultimate authority remains with them. Tell me, when in the Constitution it says the power to prosecute or not to prosecute rests with any mancheko? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Mr. IGP. Obatashi ni moko a trumpo constitution for a personal gain under your watch. me no nin kanene where ne kwake manchako your authority ne ba anye orderable ne ba anye cable IGP ake alo ba anye ke mokoni yo hihia ake ene nsumu na ba prosecute shia saneni work ba bashia ni wawe me yenyu egbo. Lives have been changed forever. The people that survived this attack, this ambush, this execution, their lives have been changed forever. They committed no crime. They didn't hurt anybody. They didn't say a word to anybody. Heck, they did not even insult anybody. Na ba ka ke ba me jewo no na me jewo wo tro me tu. Mr. Yonu, is it the Ghana Police Service you want to leave? Where innocent civilians will be shot execution style and the perpetrators will be walking around just like that? Honorable Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Ayeni, I don't know if this case has been brought to your attention, but sir, sometime last year, I'm being told the exact date is 30th of August of 2025. Innocent citizens of our nation were ambushed on their way from Omowo celebrations to their various homes. 5 of them, out of nowhere, were ambushed. 2 of them got killed. The rest have been maimed. Their lives have been changed completely. Up till today, the Ghana Police Service is not doing anything about it. The people that committed this crime, they are walking around freely. Dr. Dominic Ayeni, is this the Ghana you would want to live behind? The power to prosecute criminal crimes has been vested in you by the Constitution. If the Ghana Police Service is failing to do their job, you have the authority under the powers of the Constitution to order them to investigate and to bring the perpetrators to book. Respectfully, sir, if this case has not been brought to your attention, I am doing so now. These innocent civilians cannot die for nothing. They are Ghanaians, just like you and I. There's a 29-year-old amongst them. He was shot in the head. I'm sure you have a child who's probably of the same age as this 29-year-old man. Mr. IGP, if this were to be your son, what would you do? Will you just sit down and allow one chief or one king to tell the police not to investigate this crime and bring the perpetrators to book? Dr. Swemsai, Deputy Attorney General, your first name is Justice. I'm bringing this to your attention as well, if that has not been done. This man that you've seen on the screen is 29 years old. On the 30th of August of last year, he was on his way home from a Omowo celebration. He was ambushed and shot in the head. He was only 29. I'm sure you have a younger brother who is probably the same age as him. What would you do? If your younger brother gets shot in the head, what would you do? Would you sit by and allow a chief to tell the Ghana Police Service not to investigate this crime and that he will take care of it? The powers of the Constitution to prosecute a crime lies solely with your department. No chief has the authority to order the Ghana Police Service not to investigate a crime. We're talking about a murder, homicide. These people were shot for doing nothing. Mr. Justice Ramsay, doctor, you're actually a doctor too. If this young man were to be your brother, what would you do? This is not the Justice Department that you want to leave behind. Chemeganyeme. Yani nke mfoni njinye abo anye chomo. Like I told you, these are very graphic pictures. Keji onye ni okwe mi wonibo ye ishibamli. Koni o move away from OTV. Allo o phone. I don't mind you actually turning off this very episode. Koni taflache get 29-year-old there no chombo. Not just a young man. A young man. What was his crime? They didn't have anything on them. Not even a pin. You know what? Before I even show you the pictures, let me play you. Noni survivor say kome ni work gbasane. Let me play you. Matwa mo kome pe no mabo mo ni work you first e gba wosane. Just bo any bubble to before nka pictures are chombo. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. What was their crime? I think I can send him my yabiene. Uvane ami 1 second. Mata video ni matlama habo.
Hello?
Hello, Nje. Ufane mimbodo manye.
Ufane manye dwa babu.
Ufane be oyojuba to wujami yote.
Ufane yo wadrum nyojuba.
Wanda nyumbashi. Ufane nitete TV ne. Masumoni wakebo ana sandigba fio ko wafite obepi kla ni
Ufane yo
nkemambie twebolo FM bubutwe ni akobo once again to mobeni nkenye for security reasons wache egbe wachonye any yo. Yes, because Benjoli, these people are still out there. You understand what I'm saying? Because they are witnesses to Nifimo. They will want to hurt them. So wache egbe bona. She wabani egba wasani. Bonini be a tailor nakai bile no inche. So ofane like I said, what Joe Shikla tell us nakan bile ni ba. What was the day like for you, Oteshilebi, to walk us through your day before Nonite no team?
Yeah. Often, Mamba, Uyumono, Minamandi, Trebolo, Nimbo, Nita TV. True. Often, that was 30th August. What you were Homowo later. Akeni, Wafi. Wọ́n yẹn mi tẹ̀sán lọ ní àná àfọ̀n ní àjọb yẹ program ṣiṣẹ́ o bá ní ọ̀tẹ̀ mọ̀kò ń bá ní ètẹ̀bù which means invitation.
Nche over hold on 1 second Nyami. You find mo fẹ́ mo nu ehelo mahawa. Nyami 1 second. I think I want to play another one for you instead of this one. Nyami 1 second.
Hello.
Over to your turn.
Yes.
Dabi jene Nyami.
Hello.
Hello, Nche. Ufane mimbodo manye.
Ufane manye dwa babu.
Ufane be oyojuba to wujami yote.
Ufane yo wadrum nyojuba. After the people that there is a crash between Soto and Omanjor B. Me, I mean, Omanjor B. Ba crash but no. What shame man. Tell what I call it the thing. I can look with you know. What was saying, mommy? She was a mommy. Mommy said, you were not a mommy fan, dija. Me, you look by me, your mommy fan, or manjo, me invite to home. I fear you. I'm a fan, my gentleman friend who say, Kebashan. They were but here, I'm no Asian. She knew about here, I know there is issues, me, you know. I get crashing. Boko exhibition, it won't be a DBS, fair recruitment. So to be fair recruitment, couldn't about attack. Omanjor be a policy. They were there, we are doubting. They were, I can do a better many nearby, or once money, what's his name? What's it them that they could look back? But no, me, take now. They were on our way going home, man. Ni abafo ebete all of a sudden moto abafo ebete ni na abafo ebete abi wa ke gbe woje wo ke ro wo po won ya wo po wo ya ke woje Omanjor ti wo ke won ya gbile lo mi Odumase bi gun ya fi de wo ke won ya fi ile Odumase nínú na ke wo red de ni ton woje Omanjor palace de wo fita ko ni crash ni ba. All of a sudden, na be what I can say, you know, ni abon was searching. Link a bulu ni Bama design here to get to more woman. And yet to get to more woman. Ni Wakoko Mukunuko, the flat here where you Kumukunuko. Why I say Kumukunuko? Incidents anybody, we were not there. So we don't know what is going on. Agbla twin ke dumo wono na say to wo afla te people na te gun omo po wo yin ko shin akọ wo yin na bele tun afi wono bile anu kwalisani impa bile te man bimbo otwe bile ni mite no e very sad. You're very, very, very sad. No need to know bile musum shanoko na atula bema de saitu tomo noni epu wa jumukonoko alo wote wa ko mukonoko yeheko boko ko mukonoko wo fe ko mukonoko wo ye ko mukonoko ni onyemie blatu yono ni etula bo tomo noni tafla te ku na koloko ye dwa mi ni taletun ni gbele teletun aswe wono basa ni tafla te me ni fe ni aneliane they know themselves aneliane she war okay kaji yemia ke na nu ni bowo wo fe wo ba kwe no ni ba fe ni ba ya she was gonna be any warrior one lakh EDP wo gonna be ni warrior wo best safe ye gana mane ko hwe ni gboma de sako abotun de bebo egbebu free ekesika ba ya nkwale ekesika ba ya nkwale ko hwe ni moko bebo boko na bone egbebu free ya eko because sani ni ba wo ye hospital me CID full police full member aya they are taking records CID full no fear no evidences no fear no wo ni be trend the social media me I don't know what Ghana police is waiting for ni atune ke bejano to ne eni she na kan di boni wonale
Inche
atlawo to rough
ishibami nye group ni no mi nye o fa ni no mi nye ye kome nye ke oba kai
o fa na wo 5 no mi wo 6 ni wo nye lady kome fita wo she lady ye ni wo mbale ke enye ke agbe no be wo moto wo hali wo within a short time ni wo moto hali die move she wo no a year 2 minutes impact. A year 2 minutes, all of a sudden, moto agbabolego. But mote, I'm agiting, I don't know what.
No, nye 5
a year 2 minutes.
Nye 5 me nyogbo, nye 5 me ye nyogbo.
Me ye nyogbo na me fine de, ame fine ke ko fin bi ne ke pona me trato awon tu no pesa yi. Si ni ame move na me ya ni ngbo hino ke. Ngbo hino no. Ngbo me fu ye moto ese mi na ke me ne gboko. Je me na sa kuse na ba. Na sa ba tula wo rough. E wo si ni wo juli fin ame fine ake wo fin wo bo. Ame ake wo fin wo bo. Si ake ni na wu na ko loye ke yo wa no ni yo mo ne egbe ko bo ade san ko ni embo ebe wo te me ko me wo survive.
Wow.
Si what to pa
so inche ofane ofane mimba so na me tula ni 5 tun you are saying ake de thought ake be ni fe nye boy so ni ame ya agbene ni bo owo ichono na me na ake o da bi be bo gboko na me kwa me sa me be ko ni ame sa me be tula ni fe tun.
Yes.
Wow.
Bile an kwale sani ke naka ke boni ayale na ke bona bale na ka ayale bile an kwale sani mpa it was like a movie to us. The thing was like a movie.
Wow.
It was like a movie.
No, me yenyo ni ame twa me say no nye 3 beni nye na le nye.
They died there. They died there. I'm a boy, no, and they died. They died there. They don't know the boom.
Wow.
She was better plan or by me. She don't test any bomb. They started with to me. Yake, they let me know. They let me that. Let me that. Wow. She get up where they let me to bar. Me. They must be yake. No, on a fan. Need meneke. No ni wo pele on efe ngbe ni wo ke ya. Ngbe wo ke ya se. Ne mo ntumi wo titi ntuma o. Se ni mo ntumi wa twi ma be ko na mi go. Se ni mo ntumi wa titi ntuma. O fi ya ke o fe mo ko mene. She was there ke ni na abu obi ko mai no. Ona bi ko mai no. Ona na sisu ko mai no. Ona na kanswa ko mai no. No me bo o shiote. Bi no no ke fe mo ko amen akeba afia. You call your boy and it a flat or your boy and o me shoy. To ba to wa. The work dam me ke won fe mo ko a flat o ko to ba. Hospital den che. Atu me ke mba police du mo wo he. Atu me ke mba ni mi no ana ke wo ya life. The wo it's an akwa no na ba toni. Aba fe no na ba fe.
Manchetuma, inna o question this morning by a jemebe bona because we have to put right. So there you have it. Let me play you scene na try me to. I've showed it here again. It's only 20 minutes long. Just watch. Come on, man. Amene. Oh, no, negba. Na me wele ame moto ni ame teye. Ama me dwele shi ame 5
boss. Hey, boss. Yes. Your ball mutual. Hey, boss. Hey, master. Master, over to him. Your ball mutual. Mudawa.
Masa, ube tie mi, ya bo mutuo. Masa, obabo mitwe. Atula ame tun. Ame kamoshi.
Master, boss. Hey, boss. Yes. Your ball mutual. Hey, boss. Hey, master. Master, over to him. Your ball mutual. Mudawa.
Mr. IGP, I ask again. If these were your siblings, your children, what would you do? 29-year-old and another older man got killed. What would you do? No ba fi. And ba tashini mancheku. Aka ebu aka ka chuo nu chumo. No ni ewo ni appealable ke Ghana bia to shika. And you ba tashi. Uba tashi ni mo kwa ke ebu aka oshi. Mr. Christian yonu. Maba. Now, once again, you have a very, very graphic. Ke onyo kwe, like I said, in blame Igbo. This is the first one. Komo kpe na kpe. Komo ekele. Yeah, not triple. Na biane agedade wo mi. Agedade wo mi. Agedade wo mi. If I get more graphic as we move on, it's about 11 altogether. Okay, 3 each trouble. It's going to get more graphic. When I don't chino, say na tramo say obana bule. Once again, obana bule. No na chino okwe na chino. Obana bule. Obana. Nke wage ni ne le nwe obana. Le un dade ye bimbiade. And then get trouble the last time. What was their crime? Na near no na dade ye miye. Nado. What was his crime? Mr. IGP, Mr. Attorney General, Deputy Attorney General. This man you've seen on the screen left his house. He left his house not looking like this. He didn't do anything to bring this upon himself. He committed no crime to bring this upon himself. He was ambushed and shot multiple times. Let's keep going. Una bulete, nyekwa. Ba una bulete mi. That yellow thing you are seeing there, bulete said. Ene me fen lo na bullet na jia wo gbomo mi ye. Bullet 1, bullet 2, bullet 3. Bullets. A chula gbomo. Tomo ebe no komi. Going to show you another one. So no ni ona ni wo chen gba. They is not they no go now fabricating na you no go. Many ame go e. Boni ame na le ne. Many go e. Boni ame na le ne. Once again, what favorite video say na chola to ame beje me. Aya fo ame. Na me yashia. na me yashia to be ni kebu no na ne dade omi that very day na me shishia na me nye ojugbang noko kla pako kla ba me. Another one dade me. If you want to see, like I said, look at the length of the como ekele. You know, but the severity of the wound. Como ekele. Come on. And I peke je bia una keba una sa akpe bia What was their crime? What was their crime? Mini e wale. Ni mancheko yo. The back police fu aka investigate. Ka investigate mi na bana. Ka momo me mi na me ba yue. Ke mo ko ni chu ame ba chon mo ni chu ame. Na mo gbe ame ba che akele chu ame. Alo na me agbe yi ame ba che ake ne ke gbe me ne ama me chu ame. Na ma fe no na me fe ye. No one is sa ni police we investigate yo. No one na call police we ake bashi na ba yue. Ake bashi na ba yue. Ni afan gbomo. Ni mo aba chon mo ne na ale gamanche ke mo ne na ale gamanche. Akambashi anaba yue na check bomo na bile sane no ne wo ne na moko gamanche. Where in the Chieftaincy Act? Ne chon ake mancheko ye wale ni ka gbe moko e. Ege so-called traditional council back police fu ake. Ashiale. Ni leke traditional council e akwe. Agbe me enyo. Nye lulu keke nye nyega nye lulu bulu abi nye lulu bulu abi nye nyega kenye na benye mbolo ni o kwa shia abi jo nyemi no jo esani jo che no jo esani jo bi no jo esani no oba look at ageme Jobi Joche Joe nyemi. Yo wu. No Joe esani. Kema mokoye le ma choi. Keb esaboye da no na miona. Mo ba wo nye fe nyomu ekome nye. Numo ba wo nye fe nyomu ekome. Awon yue ekenye ke waka yue. Nye ba nye yue saka. Ke obasumo. Yo yue text mommy. Ninke bo abakpan. There's not really that much to say. Obasumo ni one way text mommy. Ni nke bo abakpan ko ni one way. Yeah, you should buy me. Contributions one fake contributions all yeah, you should buy me. When I watch ko make what feel extra week. Okay, extra week agbe. Boni afe ni many nyani ame contribute week na mi ni ame nyani ame contribute. Mimba ma chombo another picture. Once again, it's very, very graphic. Inko boda na ke mokome yemi efe vegetable. Mimba na kan picture nkaba chombo. Inko boda na ke mokome yemi ni le efe vegetable. Mimba ninke no aba chombo. Ufane no ke onyon kwa it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, if you want to, that's fine. Man rose so far into your turn. Another a very graphic. If a vegetable, nke no mbe ba chombo. Da ne nko nyake mukomi if a vegetable. Mimba ninke no wa ba chonye. Once again, info icho inye kanale. If a vegetable, enye efe no go, that's him. Info icho kono kanale. She inshie icho nkwen bolencho ba na money kanshi vegetable. Kon na shine kan bolencho ba na ke money kanshi vegetable. Why? Why? What was their crime? Mna me fe. Amy?
Kete. Wewe donc beno ha oda ke da ni ochon do mo ye guy. Chemege ni me mimba je fen ye den umani. Anu kwale ne pi ko be wi mo ye
ekun mocho pare no ni ma onyeme ye Omanjor ke mini po German pokwase German BFN ni ne kensa ni neni na me ma me to ke afi no kun iwa mon ne shi nuncho ke ojima mo jere nche amo ametwi mi ni sheje amemi beni wie se mi akashi mami me ni amebi akani na afia me gbele ba nwa mekete na gbe ame onye me yi ni amewu me kamenye me mi agbe ame emu fe mo ni gbele ne ete one way or the other no mpe mo bi ame denji da manke ame yenu ame wudan ni ame reo kame ya fofen ke bi sisajin ke jinwajin ni gbele ni na me anana me ni twatun me ni wa me ni chu me ni nakano amena se gbele ka mana sanigba chije gbele folo patu gbele koni amame okume anano ni min nyechon mabia keshi wake we IGP ankwale mi inako enuchumo kenke mi male IGP inako enuchumo ke baga ke dangbe ni bi ni ya no gbele me na gbe o plamu na pla me evetumo wobe na fa se wobe police ko yega wobe amlalu ega ni kudo ne ken sanjine kwata bia ne almost 1 year kese ne police fu na igbe na meteshi ni me ni mo ni fe ni ama me se mo asla ame mo na asla me hukume ingba yo ne kesa ni won ywe fe ni and our regional minister in lekeji nekeni bi ne enna kwalo enuko ke IGP po ni tafla te chunwe enuchumo original minister boje ichwe ewo ina no ni poteni achun ye gan ni agbegbeme in the nation's capital ni agbegbeme ni many vioni enwe ana me video no yesterday na all yakeshi ateshina police station asla na kan side shi ake manche ko eche akesha akesani abashia imba yo neke mlaye inde ayo neke mlaye ni agbegbomo agme na ketishia koni mi ne ba fi manche mi ne ba fi ye moni choye manche mi ni chumo ba chu kan no IGP aflache oje ono mi wo o wa koni afitega kra o wa na pata gbegma hi alo mi no attack e wo ni imbo hemo ke yelipo ye system me akashi take ake ni net above IGP denche no ko baba moko twa esemi mi fune dole ne na agba ware nche o IGP onu chumone onu chumone jeni po abani abala ka show where I investigate akono ya no ni onukonuku e sike ni be ni happy ne police kwa semi last and one they were on the scene na atratun na amembo munjai mini pote na meta wo yeka koni taba ya ina nuni ya no an kwa ni de inu shishi ya bia ne mme po abacho ka police nsa ne protect be me HSM na ekpene na ke sani etishia mino bomale sa kom la waiting ele ake shikele kuneke ba police fe no kuye I investigate here wo ajwe here ana ke sani etishia yo yene she kemla tuni be jima wajin yesa na metishie wo ne kanine ya ganye na gbe onye me efolo na kai okay mini attorney general amenta me ke wa ke amenuku ne kesa ine ya banya gbegbe ma free na kan ye akra ye ga ni amla ba ka ke nuku he yo wasole ri no ko fun aba shiket mla tuni be me le twame me mami me amempin he me kuma ngamempin me kuma bin pin me kuma nyimi mempin ye fitimo no fe no ke tafla che olemuku alo ametemuku e sofa ko fona no ne apine be jame isani no min kan yo bia ne o ntete e ku ma wonyeme ke omme ke ukume ni yo Omanjor ke jamma ke gbawe ko ka fi nuku meni mehun ni no ni ba do mona ame wale ma me he shi echo na agbe ha me hu won kwa fa ni mo ni ba nu ye bi e mo ni ba bu program etu ni ba nu ni ya no ni ke wana ke chi se aga chi ame se la ke wa me ame tafla che a cloth for nke ni bi olo ame ko me ya hospital lolo bi na shi ese me ke papa me ke mami me na shi ese ke mo anyo wo wa ni iza mama ame sorrow ka me pain ye fa na ni nye wa o on kwa fa ni no kwa fa nye shikoni wo ke wo mo fi ha wo ku me be show mo no ona mo fe mo be show ni ye ko shina ku ba ni na bu o ke bale ne ke ewa o wa kwa fa ko ni achi wo ese fi ke ha onye me ke ukume o ntete ma wa bia dan ngachana
Radon so ye shibamli ike near sa me pano ekon will extend for another week in keba ka back be na Saturday ne da be shi oba be na next Saturday wache ko make ba sumoni one man be another extra week but last week ba fe planning kan menyen no so oba feel another week ba fitai kuni many menyen this week next week ale no ke opleje fe bodromo ni onyeni opia wanyeme ne ayise many fe ni yetia me pia nyele ona no ke nanye but I don't even know whether I should blame you Alois ani ma feel is sad ma hanye mukomi ene fe ni atan ya what traditional council jame kula afi hia na ya wo jame yi yes me ni me tula tun mukomi for weeks after any incident ba traditional council jame kula ya wo
I mean that they ke no ko ke wo ye ni ne ke no tumo no je ni ne no na ka ni happening ke no ime president council ke we taki ke new tinto no ma ti shameti ke no ko ke wo no ko ake to ye mi ngbe ke gbedwo mo ko me akeshi be either amele heko na metu na nchumo alo no ni te no enwa amena mie nyo ko me akeshi nchumo atu na atu si abala akeshi tuwe na atwa me no ame biye kontu na igbele no he wona te sotum na asla me chikenji na kai tuwe ko alo bulete ko asa me bile here ni ba agbele when wonu no wona po na asla mo ko we like no the job is done flawless she dey balaka she mistake ka ba ojuma waji ame tuni fulu ne ata me bile ko me he ne gbele no wana ati na slap we ona game meni nye hela meni nye cha me be ni nye ba be to ame ke ni bi nye ja me ye ama me fiti ogan ekon Kelvin taki tu ekache ni taki kelenche we kunu pa na ewo yete ko chuwe na ma wo manche ai gbenyu manche ye na ke spon nem wo manjo ne no ni e atun ni aga manjo bi na se na ke te ko da stop na ka ni no e wa atu na ka nutu mo na agbegbe me ya ke angme amegbe na ba ko spon na me hon spon di ama me no mi e wo ke no ni ya no nye kenye jenye sanini e bai e ba shenye teme kumano akba fenye neta aje ni supporter ni bi nehi ni bi gbohin ko to aye mo ko spon de ne pene beneka wa fele no he wo me ko ma bi na me po ame le ko ame bejempo no e wa gbe am for free ni mo ko de ke tedile etu ese mi efe na ni e ko iska la mo ka ke ni abasiane baye e baye sane etu na afe fon le no e ba terminer sane mi wo fio ega ta flat be kore wa ale wa ka ni le loji wo dun ke aso wo ta si da ke na fi wo ega mi nye me na ka fe nye dan nye me na ka fe nye dan nye fio be ko bo montage de joie de puis ega mi ni grete anu kwa la ke galo jimi ne ke di mo yo ne ke wo yo ngate wo nyeme ko bi won gbe abe basa expo bo bono mi ponente ne ke na ya ale ndese se ko ta fa che wo to don wo to don final channel.
Yes, so fine. To be we what extend for another week. So fine ya ishiba mi keji okay o contribution back where what extend another week. Bodenche non yo kwene bolenche ba agree ake ye mobo wa de enche. It's extremely sad. Oda boni ni yo so ba nya ake wo ba piame. Ona boni nchon ba nya wa de enche. So min kpabo fire ishibamni. Mene wona another donation from another Mao team where Mao team enyoyi. Mokome Switzerland. Lewe fita we da le odi seko. Fita we da le time difference say what be pie ka wo fe show atan e ba course say me. So mene what in the share a contribution no so Maoti, I salute my job. Yes, Switzerland. Ni where Maoti come ye ATL bona. So Maoti ATL le weke no eba omo. So another Maoti yes Switzerland le mene eke no eba. So ye ishiba mi nyani wobo amode ni wochia ameise. So mobeni nke ebo mene efe vegetable enye efe no yi mfo icho because small na ba na ehie boli ncheke o ba na no ni use word vegetable ona icho nku ona ni okwe eyinma mi keshine kan ejeme boli ncho ba na Minefi, what was his crime? Nani wa fi a phone call. Komini wako wa sewa. Ke obasmo no contributed text mommy. Oh no. Waka show baba na gbe no. Mene boli. Ya pi ko yue mo. Hello manye. To your ten.
Oh, nyumba drama ibon.
You wa drama. Fan oja ekmano.
Ni o ira don Kea no feno no ukeba show no.
That's right.
Shini o fine like video ne esa no ta oke regional minister lo mukwe ni oke ale na mekwe. Ni ya no esa ni mancheme ko mamu mo ameke wum. Cause amena me organize ne ke no neighbor ne. I make a me boy sa Kenya shoot to me, alone fear na me boy say fee. Na me no na make a 2 ke weapons say ha can be here na me feel no na me feel. It was an amo manche me. In lekaji aye law ni me license akeshin a make big me due. Kena kind law ye Ghana le besana kwemi akeshin because ake amo manche. Ewo ka la manche license ake be nye webi ye esana kwem Ni ta be like Kelvin Taki ofa ne ba bola nyoni. Hello ni.
Eje tego chuluwe. Manche enwe ye tego chuluwe. Ame tego chuluwe bi ame ju manche yelie.
Ewo kweni a shoot we bi ne ken. Nini fasan numwa nye ye ekomo ene anye jeme.
Yep.
Because sanene serious I shoot beme. Ewe ko epo. Shiona ni ke tumonoko baya ake chukwe kumoye eko ni magbelo eko alo fa kwe baya eko obana na yue shene la yue cry. Hey, afe wa we bi ne ken. Game sumo ame sane. Ni kumo benu world system yo bad. Ko be shika kwebo. Ninye ba fe me communicate because of angbenyo ni ebe problem. Because of angbenyo ni nyenta onya wele manche. I mean fiteni bi e guy kami we ni kumo gbomo enchemo. Because bi ane manche na yo ka sakwa cheme na yo angbe cheme ke fante cheme ke ni bi ni game talashi. Ni kame ba area me ebe a hela me son ni o ni boni kani bi kome. Ni boni a gbegbe of NLS ani akwena ke send the president Mahama denche. Ke kwena fele for ne wawo because ene poesa ni police foi money family bad police station because incident ne police ne sane kwemi ne but investigation. She police for many family about report kamete una report afọ ameda ewo police system weak more hey Ghana pa ni ne na ke game ta me shia na agbe ame aya ma wi aya me shipon din ya me be ene wa ba shoot ame na me fe disable me ne egbo enele honorable akwele ju atole won pale fa isane sanene sanene is more than South Africa gbeme na aloke ba cause amenya me South Africa alo me keba you within Ghana no na shoot me anya kwelebe enelebe serious ewani o fa enele sani what video ne o ke send onupa ijin no le
That's right.
Ni mancheme na me voice jin UN ke mi ni bi jin wole UN ko gbeke bi ni nye kase ni ame ya school atuni na momo ame kanya wo botia no manchemo 10 years na ke on shikwan amoko aye gba ni ke moko na chola abi asuma efe no ko ele won akele wo mi ewo no ji ni ne this is terrible like o fa ni machine moko abayi
Over you. Thank you so much. It's
Yeah, they.
yeah.
Nageda uake unyeme jame. Si wake tafu ache wake Manchester ni akanfa. Blogger say ni yo, blogger say ni yo jame ona. They are doing an entire society a disservice. Ke o film manche kupose denche. Kale agbegbe me fane
It's unbelievable. Nyani wa bache 1 second ni ebafita wa honey answer call real quick. Numo Yakubu ke ni without petitioning the Inspector General of Police and the Attorney General, I don't think something better will come out of this. Well, yeah, I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you, and that is a step I think they will probably take. Mama Obeke, I feel so numb with what I've witnessed to the extent that I feel physically sickened. Wow, Ghana. You would have thought this was Rawlins's regime. Uncle Ike told your thing. I think you are right. Someone want an uprising and a route from Game to Game for someone who I think is indirectly, very obviously gave the orders to execute their overall plan. Mobile. 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 Nyani was our picture say atron ko nka oba join wo echekwe. Once again, many were not contribution from Mauti, Switzerland. Mauti oyiwala don wa ade nche nyumo ajobo. Or extend the near another 1 week. So the amini atwa me too no ne.
Boss. Hey, boss. Cheers. Your boy Omucho. Hey, boss. Hey, master. Master, over to me. Your boy Omucho.
What was their crime? What was their crime? Game kwa amenyeme gama here. Ya me fear men again. You feel ready?
Yes. Sorry. So, no me UAG. When you many, I'm a few blogging, allo come to journalism, man. It's a echo nisani, I'm recognize Kenukun Yaron, they have to report on it. Onyeni the flat, onye neke mancheme ase ni dagme osha video na me fi neke I invite am be ameche mugu asla me be amenta me wi no. There's real news. Ni bin ya no eka. Ni eba wa ma kenye dwe kenye bisani. Koko o lele o fe blogging journalism no ken wagan. Be honest about it. Beme boy agbegbeme jenken ge bume gbe to woni am tishini no ko fiamna agbegbeme ni taflache families are going through it. Me pina gbe ameno me kenini ba sha na yo ameno na nkwa ma me bi ka me ngame ka me mami me ka me papa me ka me nyem me esa ni ne wa ka like wa to like show ni be ke se ni wo na le ke wo we e ba affect manche ko e wo ba we. That is a culture of silence. No, culture of silence. This is the culture of silence. Nibi ya right. Nibi fite. Akpata ma here. He ma nibi ya mede. Because ota no open image ko about manche ko out there war. Ke feni ne here. Nyanya yue. And you call it blogging and journalism. You are doing a disservice to the entire people because we support Mancheko. Ninyete mekumete ne na twatu agbenyanku enye vice president akesi mokobanjwe. Ninyete akpaganya yin na kanku e vice president akesi mokwakajwe. Alo nu enye nyekuku me batesi na mejwe na mefo. You are not bloggers. You are marketers and in the strategies. But you are not bloggers, you are not journalists. You are doing an entire society a disservice. No, they are not doing a good thing. I'm a father. The bloggers and journalists say you hold the leaders accountable. Come and fail in the banana. Can you share a bay and you tune your me? I'm a payroll like a tune your me. Kato e blema TV. Kato e just that TV. Kato e the TV. Kato e join DH. Toy I got your junior to this council. Hello, junior Mateku. Chile junior ga. Me and I am quite no yano ega. I've been on you me. The bata vasa bulu ani bi mo ni bi ni yan no so ni sha. Bulu ani bi. 30.
Numo Yakubu. Tumobeni uye petition angme eko mimbani makani mahanye. I think I have the permission now to share it with you. I can have me last week, but I didn't have the permission. Shini owo no bi ane ami permission ake manyama share. Mayama share with Nye Agbene. So let me share with you. Let me share with you with petition ni angma okwake nukuba jemi ebalo. All right. So na petition ni abola pia mi bi engma kia the IGP obana ke ACC relevant other relevant institutions yeah neke petition name 20th May 2026. So we'll check out where a date a while ago from Dromo Chambers, barristers, solicitors, and legal consultants. 20th May 2026, the Inspector General of Police Headquarters, Accra. Dear sir, petition for expedited reinvestigation into the murders of 2 members of the Abola Piam family and 2 others during the Omowo attack of 30th August 2025 at Omanjor, and for immediate police action to prevent an imminent breach of the peace. Okay, I act on behalf of the Abola Piam family to my way. And Nyaite Take the First, Chief of Omanjor, Juniuhu, and I write on their instructions. On their instructions, I respectfully bring to your urgent attention the unresolved killings of 4 members of the Omanjor community, including 2 members of petitioners' family during a coordinated armed attack on 30th August 2025 at Omanjor, as well as the continuing inaction of the police service for nearly 9 months. Consequently, I petition you to use your good offices to reopen and expedite a thorough, impartial investigation into the matter. This is crucial to prevent further loss of life and an imminent breach of the peace. Give me 1 second. It is recalled that on 30th August 2025, while the Abola Piam family and the chief of Omanjor Homowo were peacefully performing the sacred Omowo rite of sprinkling Kpokpoi at Omanjor, a known land guard group led by Asa Brother, also known as Asa Brother, and including Kojo Oblahia Manche, Ayite UN, Ni Okai Amas, Asa Bongo, Asa Larry, Johnny, Guntu, and one Amuzu, Reverend, who falsely claimed to be a national security operative, launched a violent assault. The attackers wielded pistols, pump action, shotguns, and AK-47 rifles. They fired sporadically at the chief and his followers, forcing them to flee to the palace. Minutes later, as some members of the petitioner's family were returning home, the same gang intercepted their taxi at Olibu and shot them at close range. 2 of petitioner's family members lost their lives. Nidodu Donko and Theophilus Amukwaja were killed instantly. 2 other persons succumbed to their injuries later. 3 others remain critically injured. All these fatalities were as a result of the attacks of the aforementioned persons. I attach here too a video of the sporadic violent attacks on pen drive attached as Annex L. The police initially described this as a land dispute. However, community reports and eyewitness accounts strongly dispute any suggestion that our deceased members were aggressors. The deceased were known indigents and members of the Abola Piam family, which holds lawful ownership of the land as confirmed by the Court of Appeal judgment of 3rd July 2019. Kobiet JA Consolidated Suits BL19/2010, TRS 143/2005, BL 397/2006. The rival faction, led by Numo Fori, alias Osabu Akwe, who falsely styles himself as Yoto Manche, has no legal interest in the land. This unfortunate incident has brought an uneasy calm to our community. The people of Omanjor, Yoto, and surrounding areas have publicly rejected the police's account and inaction. Despite several petitions to the police CID on 1st September 2025, to the National Security Coordinator on 1st October 2025, and to the Minister of Interior on 28 November 2025, no arrest has been made. Instead, the principal suspects are openly seen mining gravel at Omanjor without any police intervention, while the police service has arrested innocent persons, including the youth chief of Omanjor, who was not even present at the scene. Furthermore, my clients have been reliably informed that those responsible for the killings have not been apprehended. There are credible indications that these same individuals intend to instigate another operation to disturb the peace and cause further harm to the good people of Omanjor and the Abola Piam family. This could lead to a severe breach of the peace, as defined under Section 198 of the Criminal Offence Act 1960, Act 29. It also risks potential further loss of lives in the community. Compounding the matter, the Traditional Council has exhibited clear bias. On 2 separate occasions, 12th and 21st August 2025, the Traditional Council issued contradictory letters that directly precipitated the events leading to the killings. In the aftermath of the violence, the GTC offered condolences only to the rival faction led by Numofori, the very group that includes the alleged murders. Meanwhile, despite our side suffering more casualties, the GTC neither visited our families nor attended our funerals. Such blatant partiality undermines any pretense of neutrality and effectively signals impunity to the rival faction. Further compounding this betrayal of trust, the GTC has continued to deploy Numofori and some of his followers as royal guards, even after the events of 30th August 2025. In the interest of justice, peace, and public confidence, we respectfully request your immediate intervention. Please expedite a thorough and impartial investigation into this grave incident. We also urge your office to take proactive measures to prevent any further disturbances. Specifically, I petition your office to 1. Initiate a comprehensive and transparent reinvestigation into the shooting deaths of the 2 members of the Abolapiam family on 30th August 2025 at Omanjor and Olibu, including the attempted murder of 3 others. Assign a specialized homicide team to arrest Asa brother and all named gang members, into parentheses, Kojo Oblanyamanje, Aite Ewan, Neo Kaya Mas, Asa Bongo, Asa Larry, Johnny, Guntu, and Amuzu Reverend, within 14 days of this petition. 3. Prefer the appropriate charges and prosecute. 4. Issue a police restraining order under Section 16 of the Police Service Act 2020 Act 1030, directing both the Abolapiami family and the rival faction led by Numofori to refrain from performing the sacred Omo rite of sprinkling Pokoi at Omanjor, Siotium, and adjoining areas until the murder case is fully resolved. Such an order is necessary to prevent further provocations, maintain public peace, and avoid any action that could prejudice the ongoing investigation or inflame tensions between the parties while justice remains elusive. 5. Deploy visible police patrols at Omanjor and Ulibu and assign protective details to Niaite Taki I and family elders to prevent further attacks. 6. Provide a written update to my clients within 21 days of the petition on all steps taken and findings made. We trust in your leadership and prompt response. This will preserve peace and uphold justice in our area. Signed, Yehowada Kote Esquire, lawyer for petitioners. ACC, the Abolapiami family, and Niaite Taki, Chief of Omanjor, Junior Omanjor. Number 2, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Accra, the Regional Commander, Greater Accra Regional Headquarters, Ghana Police Service, Accra, the Divisional Commander, Police Headquarters, CID, Accra, the Chairman, Parliamentary Select Committee on Defense and Interior, Parliament House, Accra. C. Number 6, the members of Parliament for the area. So, like I said, I've had this for a while. Because I serve you more money, abanyeni I serve you. So the petition has been submitted. Police for Bachu noni isani amechu ye hello. Abache ofane kawamuna mo.
Ya todo yo ado con nichumo no chuma here, and it seems like bupen no chuma kan nichumo. For me nation na me kamen chuna kan nichumo ame musun kamen kutumi mpena me for. Ame for gan and can in na me ame we one ame for gan ya for. If you me real the dormi wide enche. Like these are the things. Nibi ni ba friend again. Enemen. Chani eshe ekoni. And again, I'm speaking from a place of privilege. I'm aware. She got about chumuchumo, the children no chum. Choe no chumuchumo. Or like a bemuso. Chui ke hinwa na ke chune nichumone bekachu. It requires a lot. I'm aware. She been kept Billy in Patamon by the near. Sani onyo ochuna kan no. Sana onyo ochuna kan no. Like dani nyeba cover na kani be na pair. The more ni na kan me ni chuna na chuma feel like they have the audacity to do it. Like sure I she je mene ni ambe bon na kani be na femo. She be na me feeling open. A sha video kani be fe na fe jam e sani. Like mo kuben ba stop ame. Okay nchimo no. Benye wa me na mkimpata ga here. So again, ndete nagashi can you give your if you're I'm sani double. She sani wana melia kashi. Amen fite amen wana fite ga amen wana pata ga here. Macha me be ku number 1 Jamestown TV. Minke didn't take care me. Mi abache. Ni no minwe Jamestown TV. Mbabuyo yen case ne no. Blame mbabuyo ye case ne. Ablade mbabuyo ye case ne no. Johnny Chi mbabuyo ye case ne no. Fabia nyama ka me be. I'm putting a lot of the blame on you guys because you can't try dafi. And what is more important, the covering a murder case. It lasts for almost a year. Afeku nuku ye. Many of us say nyeka mishnada nyele. You guys are well aware of none ya no. Nyenwana chimono. But me shwanye. Like esa bia ne kata bia ne atakuse afakuna ne yeni ne. China gbe yomo ji ekon wonye ha ko ka fe no ko enough. Like every day they have to live with the memory and the knowledge. Like she am a bee by myself don. I'm a woman, kind myself don. I'm a nyemme coming bass and don. I'm an name coming ye don. So this is a constant reminder for them. And what we can never say, I guess I feel no could enough. She treat no about me. What's all I guess I'm a sister. I think she will not fear me. Na Anna, na. Or Chemekanye, your friend, you are don. Ekun your father, nye coins feel ye pockets are me. You could do quite your father ni. You can want it, what you make or kumene. Yeah, I don't, Jama Finian.
Abache, oyi ana walada, tomoboni, abache, ke wamona, minkpanye fai, ke nyumbo febo dromo, wa extendi, nume wake wa bagbe na ho ne, she wache komike, hanye another week. So, wa extendi le another week. So, minkpabo fai, fane ke nyumbo febo dromo bona. Ni ona coins few kwe boli kon ha $20 po e ba ichofa ona boni kaya ichofa po e ba wa bona ha $20 in Jew ha $30 in Jew €20 in Jew fin ko £20 in Jew fin ko e ba wa bona so mi pa bo fai fin ko no ba na ni okepia wo ise ye ishiba mi agbene won ke o send me pabo find no ke receipt e hami bona ke receipt a send me ke wonye wo bu akunta ke wo gbe na next week abofen aboni wo ba na nyeli bona so over na nke ni en me screen no na ke ko mpa je fai wa bona so fine ko onyo send no ko ani woni ni share receipt no bona eke wo ke fi akunta bu eke wo babubu akunta ke o shika gin ni wo ye na abu amo no ni wo na ne ona yes ma wa feel it mene o feel it so obanyo playback get picture self and chon so obanyo playback you know what, did I show you everything? I know that was I thought I had a video ko this anima trauma. Let's see if I showed you. I can get video ko ni in case I know get chombo. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I had a video. I was gonna show that to you. I mean, in tabi na ke no echonkobo. Remember nyani ke bwenke ke picture say ko no na there is a short video associated with it. Kodi mo ka ke AI wo bako ntabi na ke ninke chon nke na eme nchombo efe ike chonkobo ya ishba mi kpabo fai masumoni ke obanye no fe ku ke wa wo bona obanye o fe ku ke wa wo bona ani nini ahye no nke petition e ba send bu bona ba post ye ife no ba post ye ba tag ya Ghana police ba tag ya Attorney General's Department ba tag regional minister bona so mo fe mo no ba nyo fe ku e wa wo bona o fine animally ni nke send bu bona nke send bu ke Facebook o ba post ye njo no ba tag ya menjo TikTok o ba post no ba tag ya menjo Twitter Instagram efe bona cause ken be show na mi ba ma fe na kai bona so mi kpabo fai the more the better bona kode ka je mi pen kome ingon bona so mi kpabo fai wa denche nya wo ke ma wa ba ni no ke ba wi no ko real quick nya wo ke ma wa ba na ni wo pa
Hello, ni tete.
manya to
Nimba
yo
mfiamo de omo.
yo manya bla
Ah, onye ojugba.
final
Ko ni no ko fe mo no wo ni nye ma ba no. Late. Makpa mo fiamo fai na donate. Onpa fai. Ene ke yiri baba bi ne ba no ko be ne ka ha offering ne ka ha offer ka ali bi amen. Onpa fai. Nya ha donation wo nye ko wa onye me Omanjor menkpa mo fai onpa nye fai wa onpa nye fai no kwa fenyi onpa nye fai nye bawala nye na shikapi nye ba ha Omanjor bi ko onpa nye fai shiba me wie mo fi oni yo.
Thank you so much so you find nyenu mahawa e play nye kwa video me nyam 1 second nyam 1 second nye kwa video ni once again koni ukana me na chole video ene una geje AI bona na ne no na ne kanto enyo fen come I don't know if you can see it but no okay there you go nini so be una video bona let me play it again you quick let me play it again. Bona so won page fight bona so what fail another week bona so if any uyo ko ba nyani over war ba hia wa denche bona so mi kpabo fight bo mode ni opia wa yourself you and I'm saying this on record night taki edemfe ta bona edemfe ta manyana kowa kome feel kome wale. Bona, so a young man, a business is cafe egbeshi. Kete umpo, ne ba cha umpo. Alo shia un ne ba cha. Ne ba na no ko feel ne ba kwegbe mene enwe. Le these same people there, I mean chate keshia. You understand what I'm saying? So min panye fen fight. Fen ko ni nyeba na. Kenyi wonye was save the next 2 months poe. Bona. Because every month they send oshka. So ka wonye was send ile. Wonye was save the next 2 months ko poe. Bona boni ni yo eba wafi yo. Ke oba join the war. Ni o na kwe. Matwa one more time. Nke picture say ba chombo one more time. Eke wake wani fi mo eba nagbe. So nyani nke chwanye one more time. Ye ishiba mi. Koni agbene wake wani fi mo eba nagbe mene boli. In fact, ebele piko yo. Mene hit me wadenche. So just like Sunday, seeing these pictures, like inkwe, because I can have me inkwe, but so na video ni try habwe bona mo leo na aje band ni en plastic ni bi na kepa bona ona boni wunde yo ma we je no twe ke ona the length of the laceration that should tell you boni wunde yo usually na kind obana get laceration it dale ba chombo it chombo the severity of the wound bona it dale obolenche ko kwe no ni ke kantone obolenche ko kwe na ejinshi ke ye no go bibiu this is a whole gash this was caused by a bullet, a whole gash. Yellow and no na near me bullet no na me. I think I get mokomi I think I got she bullet come po me because I naji. And you know with bullet wounds come ka ji mo ebe sani baba so asana shi ejeme because ka ji na ji lo dogba pe no na ya rapture no go eke no condemn bona no baba shi ne homi. Oh na 3 bullet holes. This person it said 3 bullet holes. No, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know, no koni petition ekewo nin kandie. So apart from me 2 nenigwe, 2 other people ko egbo, so may 4 ni egbo all together 4. Apart from various people ni pla here, may 4 ko obu petition to nin kandie. So may 4 egbo 2 from group of 5 ne. Then another 2 ko egbo. It's unbelievable. So, Bekene, this is what I want for all of us to do. Yeah, okay, yes. 2 more people succumb to their injuries. Yes. Bona. So, yeah, you should buy me. If you can do that for us, come on your face, naka in war. When you post their Facebook, no tag IGP or tag Attorney General's Department. Tag him relevant institutions. Even the news media, no, but no tag him one. Bona boni yo. No kwake moko ni ba share no loni I feel like you know what, let me follow up with this story bona national media jinye ko bona boni ni yo so sometimes boli we look for stories online. To be no nani feel and we follow up. Get ochuni a newsroom down, you would understand. So we do that tonight. Mo fam no ba nyo fe ko ke wa o Facebook page no makpabo fry animally ni ma send the petition order koni onye oja je me no tag me ni o ba tag ye ishiba mi. So chemega nyame nye yana walada wake wani fe mo iba na agbe me ne wa baba bi e wo to mo beni ke ebwe wo ba kan e call we judgment 2011 no eke Sunday what can it no ni jepo 2026 eke onu call we sanjin fen ojuba ni mene nanoko, and it is the more reason you woni isake matabie ni mana de kan ma kan na kan judgment because some people have been lied to. There are people out there who are deliberately lying because ameliake wanyeme pi nangbe ni no ni court yue amana wolu eko na me kande alo amete me ni meni ambanya me kande po anika me kande ame ba no shishi ojo gbang they were amale me kome and it is the more reason they want sani neke no kone wa ya no ni watchu ani tete TV so wo ba chu na kan no wo 2011 case is only 29 pages, so if I get another 40 45 50 pages that be so that will probably take us another hour and a half or two to read. Bona I feel last week Friday it's only about 13 pages per bona, so we'll deal with it. So we'll find it kemomoko ni leun ekemoko bona obaba be 1 p.m. bona me atwa 5 ye Ghana call ye Ghana atwa 5 bona obaba be 1 p.m. Atwa back at 5 ye Ghana call ye UK be atwa nye ba atwa 6 bona so ke UK time atwa 6 call ye Ghana atwa 5 chemoko no chemoko ne ba botui because mene no ni na ebe ingbe no ni alaka me ni keji mlaba atuni abamomo me pi seriously kem laba atuni mene no ni na gamashi abamomo me pi and in blame me amete me pi because no ni akọ ame because I'm a be access ni ambanya me kandi na me no shishi wo ni wo na me fi ona kan bo na me ba botu ka me kete so wo chemoko ni ba chemoko ile we chemoko ni nyeba wo botia call we judgment say me wo ke ogba nye fenye yana wala da oba pe bi e wo bye bye.